When it comes to crypto, everybody's trying to figure out the big question. What is the true value of the crypto market? Just how high will prices be going? And then are we massively undervalued or still overvalued right now? Now, whenever I come across methodologies for valuing the crypto market, my little ears prick up and I pay attention. And this brings us nicely onto this video. Recently, Raoul Pal was speaking at Google Tech Talks and they covered this very topic. And so in this video, we're going to be looking at two ways in which to determine how high can crypto prices go. And if you clicked on this video already, then you know it's a lot higher than it is today. As always, if you do enjoy anything in the video, then drop a like, always appreciated. Okay, first up, the first calculation was done by Raoul when he first invested into Bitcoin. It's a very simple calculation comparing against another key financial product.
We were in Singapore, the US, the UK and Switzerland looking at that when somebody tapped me on the shoulder in 2012 and said, "Have you looked at Bitcoin?" I'd seen Bitcoin. I'm a macro guy. It's my job to see new assets as they rise. And the moment I saw it and it explained to me how blockchain worked and what Bitcoin was itself, I sat down, thought about it, wrote the first ever macroeconomic strategy paper about Bitcoin in 2013, and looked at it versus gold. I said, well, if this is digital gold, so this is the new version of digital gold, and we can build the entire financial system rails on blockchain, so we know who owns what, which is the key issue I saw at the massive global level. Okay, this is valuable. So I compared it to gold and got a valuation of $1 million. And Bitcoin was $200. So then I always discount myself for being an idiot. So I said, I'm 90% an idiot, maybe 10% right. But let's assume that it's worth 100 grand. It's $200. This is still the best risk reward you'll ever see. So I bought it then. And then I've been on that journey in crypto from Bitcoin, then seeing smart contracts rise. Every ticket, every hotel room, everything's a contract. And then you start realizing, oh my God, this is all going on blockchain rails. So not just the financial system, not just a currency, but basically every part of our digital world is going to end up on blockchain technology.
And so Method One was comparing against the 5,000-year-old finance product gold against the new potential digital gold, Bitcoin. He worked out that if Bitcoin were to get to the same market cap of gold, this would give a Bitcoin price of around $1 million. And if you're curious, that's a 50 times increase from today's price. And from there, he assumed that even if he was wrong by 90%, it was still many multiples higher from where it was. And even at today's price being 90% off, it's still a 5 times increase. So as of right now, based off gold's market cap, that's anywhere from a 5 times to a 50 times increase for Bitcoin, and then add on some multiples for many of the top altcoins. Okay, next up, Valuation Method Two. And it's always about what do we compare things against. And this time it's a comparison between the entire crypto market and other major asset classes.
What makes this the fastest adoption of any technology in all recorded history? It's twice the speed the internet got adopted at, which itself was the fastest adoption of any technology in history. Is because unlike Facebook, if you're a Facebook user, you get to use the Facebook network. But that's the only benefit you get, while the shareholders make all the money. In this new world, if you're a token holder, you get to participate in the network and also the value accretion from the network. So it becomes super viral in how it works. All the big Web 2 players are involved. Everybody in the financial system is involved. Everybody. And Goldman's been involved in this since 2015. So you just don't see it really because they're cautiously moving forwards because of regulatory issues. But everybody knows that this is where it's all going. So we're seeing, I've never seen anything like it personally. It's kind of a little bit like the internet, but it's just, as I said, faster paced and actually larger in scope, which sounds crazy. If I compare where we are now, call it $1 trillion of asset valuation in digital assets, well, almost all the traditional asset markets are 200 to 300 trillion. We're going to get there in probably 10 to 15 years. I mean, this will be the fastest accumulation of value the world has ever seen.
And so this time he compares the entire crypto market, which today is around $1 trillion, against other major asset classes. Now, at their peak, which is what things will be returning to over the next few years, we had global bonds being around 100 trillion and global stocks were around 70 trillion. Which is why I called this video 100x. However, what Raoul actually said was that some global markets are up to 200 to 300 trillion, as with the global real estate market or the mega Forex market, which is a huge $2.5 quadrillion. Now, there's a word we don't get to say all too often. Quadrillion. So amazingly, I was actually being conservative when I said 100x. And so the one thing that everybody's trying to figure out is what is the true value of the crypto market. And today we looked at two comparisons against gold and other major asset classes. If Bitcoin were to match gold's market cap, that would give a Bitcoin price of $1 million, which is a 50 times increase from today's price. And for the entire crypto market to get to that 100 trillion market cap to rival other major asset classes, that would give a 100 times increase. Now, I too personally like to slash any big valuation claims by at least half, maybe more, but the reason that I still prefer crypto over everything else is that it gives one of the best once-in-a-lifetime wealth accumulation opportunities. I would say a conservative 10 to 20 times increase over the next 5 years is arguably very realistic, and this is something that you just couldn't get with index funds or real estate or bonds or gold. So there you are, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Now, will crypto 100x over the next 10 to 15 years? Let me know your thoughts below. But for now, just to say, if you did enjoy anything in the video, then drop a like and a big thank you to everyone who does. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.